Lake Mead, created by the Hoover Dam, is one of the largest reservoirs in the world.
It's a pretty important reservoir for the southwest United States. It provides drinking water for Arizona and California and Nevada.
Now scientists say Lake Mead, along with water supplies across the country, providing at least 41 million Americans with drinking water, is tainted with trace amounts of pharmaceuticals, including steroids, narcotics, and birth control.
Just about anything we put in our bodies is only used to a certain extent, and medicines is certainly no exception. So if you have a headache and you take ibuprofen, Tylenol, Advil, if it's birth control pills, or just about anything you might consume, only a portion of that active ingredient actually is consumed by your body and metabolized, and the rest is excreted as waste.
In upstate New York, recent surveys turned up more than 15 drugs in the water system that eventually ends up in New York City. Some residents decided to test their tap water themselves.
There are products leaching into the system that the city or the state or the government are not attending to, and that it could reach a faucet like mine without us knowing about it.
The drugs cannot currently be removed at most wastewater treatment plants, and in-home filtration systems probably don't remove the pharmaceuticals either. It's still not known what kind of impact, if any, the trace amounts have on people, but researchers examining life in Lake Mead say they do believe it's affecting fish.
We found that fish exposed to contaminants in the wastewater have reduced testicular growth and reduced sperm quality and altered hormone ratios.
Translation? Some male fish are becoming female and even growing eggs. You can't ask people to stop taking their medication, so officials say the best way to deal with this problem is to improve wastewater treatment. But wastewater officials say without evidence of human health impact, it's hard to justify the energy and money needed to change the system.
Our personal approach here at Orange County is that we really think there should be some program that brings it back to either the distributors or the manufacturers.
For their part, pharmaceutical companies say trace amounts of drugs pose little to no public risk. But the Environmental Protection Agency has already changed age-old consumer guidelines for getting rid of unused medicine. Instead of flushing drugs, the EPA now says most should be tossed in the trash. Haven Daily, The Associated Press.